Alright, what up guys? Today we're going to be making a mold out of wood. Something that look a little like this. This is from last summer. I'll be taking you guys on a step-by-step tutorial, I guess, on how to make a mold. To start, I've gotten started a little bit. I just went to Freedom Brothers today, and I got my my 2x8s here, which I will be cutting these designs out of here that I drew up previously. And it's important to spend a lot of time on these drawings because you want to line them up really well on paper before you actually make the final cut. And as you can see, I got my tail here, my nose, and in order for me to get a horizontal camber, I make each sheet of paper just slightly taller or shorter than the previous one, so that I can get that horizontal curve in the wood as it goes from edge to edge. And see here, I will draw it out on each piece of wood, make the cut, and then stack them all together. As you can see here, I guess to give a better explanation, see how each piece is just slightly higher than the last one. That's what I'm talking about. So, alright, so now I'm about to cut out my first piece with a jigsaw. That's all I have. It works fine, especially for the curves here. I'm going to cut along this line here, and I'm going to make my first cut. Then once I'm done with this guy, I'm going to move on to my next stack of them right here. I cut all of them, and then I'm going to put them together later. Alright, just finished the top and bottom mold. Came out pretty well. Not too worried about the little offsets you guys can see there. The next step is to sand those down and smooth it out. I'll show you guys the little, I guess, horizontal camber I was talking about. How it's a little bit lower in the center and kind of increases on the side to give you a kind of a U concave in the center to stand on. Yeah, here it is from the side. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, there's another. Alright, so they're all done. Everything's screwed together. And the next step is to cover up these last tiny cracks and get everything just perfectly even and smooth. And to do that, I'm going to use this flex all, spread it on, then sand it down. And I got this at Home Depot. It's not too expensive. Alright, here's the completed mold. The flex saw was left to dry for 5 or so hours, and then I sanded that down, which leaves all these little white splotches all over the place. But the white splotches are actually filling in any gaps or little divots that I might have made when I was sanding. So now everything is filled in and perfectly smoothed out. I sanded it down so it's smooth, and the flex saw made quite a mess. So what I did is I just put a thin layer of sealer on the wood so that it doesn't get all over the place. The white flex saw is really dusty, so I just sealed that down. But yeah, that's it. The compressor's done, and it works really well. I actually already made quite a few boards with it. Here's 4 boards I made really recently, and the mold turned out really well. Didn't create any cracks, air bubbles, or anything. Even if it did, I was able to fix them, which you guys can see in some of the other videos I've made. How to fix them, how to work with your mold. Go check out my other videos. I actually show you how to make that board right there in the center. I show you guys how to make that. So if you want to see that in the whole process, go check out my next video. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya.